This is Ricky Chadha, and I am here with a very important information for you all. Saturn, Shani Dev, shall be going retrograde, which means going backwards. It's an illusion, of course, but then the backward motion or the retrogression starts on the 5th of June at around 4 o'clock in the morning. Saturn had entered into the sign of Aquarius on the 29th of April. On the 5th of June, it will start moving backward, which means being in Aquarius, it's moving back. Eventually, on the 12th of July, it will re-enter, go back into the sign of Capricorn. Then it will keep on moving in the sign of Capricorn till the 23rd of October and then start moving back again towards Aquarius. It will step into Aquarius sign on the 16th of January. Now, I have always told you that Shani Dev, whenever it is retrograde, try not to take up anything new in your hand, a new job, because if you take up a project, a new job or something new during the time when Shani Dev is retrograde, which means from the 5th of June to the 23rd of October, that job you will end up in a situation where you will find that what you left behind and you have entered into a new job, it's a situation where it is from the pan to the fire. Or the new job that you have taken during the retrogression of Saturn may not be permanent. So try not to take anything new in your hand between 5th of June to the 23rd of October. Now, having said all this, now what is going to be the impact of retrogression of this planet for different lagna and different rashis? Let us understand. The first is Aries. So friend, for the sign or lagna of Aries, the retrogression of Saturn is happening in the 11th house. Effect. It's going to definitely have the effect on your 1st, 5th and 8th house. So keeping this in mind, I personally feel that you need to make some important decisions about your career so that leads to success, and you will. Also a right time to expand your business. If you are a businessman, it is a good time for you to expand your business. Also, I see financial growth because 11th house is always about income. All your efforts that you have been putting in is now going to pay you off. So you will get success. Also, I see because Saturn is going retrograde, I feel that whatever path you have taken in life, do not get distracted. Because there would be a situation where you may distract yourself. I want you to just stay where you are. Also, you will receive some social and personal happiness. That means you will get new friends, you will meet new people, you will have social gathering and so on. Let's talk about Taurus. For Taurus, it's happening in the 10th house, in which case you will definitely see progress, and whatever plans you had made in the past, you will start executing it now. Also, your success will come, but it will come with some delays because planet Saturn is all about delays but not denials. Now, this is not a very good time to change your job. I have already spoken in my introduction. So, students must focus on their studies because there would be a lot of distraction to take you away. And maybe your expenses also would rise, so you must take care of that also. In your personal life, I suppose that there would be some tension between the parents. I mean, it's the parent and the child. That could be the tension that will keep on worrying you, and the friction would be more on ideology. Next sign is Gemini. For Gemini, it's happening in the 9th house. You will face a lot of problems because your luck is not going to favor you. The 9th house is about fortune. You might face a lot of problems in different areas of life. You will be unhappy, mood swings, and too much of anger and temperamental issues would be there. Also, if you are waiting for some result, something to happen, some project to be completed, you have to be prepared that there would be some disappointment, some hurdles in your life. You will have to deal with some losses in your business as well. Take care, and very good care of your health. Health may have some issues. Also, mental anxiety and depression and as well as stress would keep you worried. Next is the sign of Cancer. For Cancer, it's happening in the 8th house. You know, 8th house is all about occult science, research, investigation, parental property or inheritance coming in, and so on. There would be major changes because 8th house is about transformation. So your professional as well as your personal life will definitely have some sudden changes. There are chances of having imbalance and instability in your economical condition, political condition, and social life as well. Yes, there would be disputes, arguments in your married life as well. Dispute with ancestral property is also possible. Next, I would say that financial losses also cannot be ruled out over here. Next sign is Leo. Now for Leo, it's happening in the 7th house. The retrogression is taking place in the 7th house. So you will see a lot of ups and downs because it is in the 7th house, is a house of business and your life partner as well. Trouble would be in your marital life. Also, the problem may go to an extent where you may talk about separation with your partner or life partner. There would be you will have to work very hard to earn money. Make sure that you stay positive and just keep a low profile. Next sign is Virgo, happening in the 6th house. So retrogression is happening in the 6th house. Now, I see that you will see a lot of negative things happening around you, especially at your workplace. There are chances that you may even suffer from some health issues in general, I would say. On the other hand, the positive thing that I can see having Saturn in the 6th house is you may have an upper edge, or you will be able to get away from your enemies. Your opponents will not be able to do anything to you. They will not be able to harm you. Also, people with Virgo Lagna or moon sign, you may decide, or situation may make you sell your property, or selling and buying of land or property. There are chances of dispute within the family, especially with your siblings. But as far as your work life is concerned, you will definitely be successful. It's a time when you can grow in your professional life. Next sign is Libra. For Libra, it is happening in the 5th house. 5th house is creativity, romance, children. Most of you will see that it's going to affect your love life. It's going to have problems with your children, and even your education will suffer if you are a student. However, relationship with your partners will be good. It will improve. Whether you are a man or a woman having a Libra as a Lagna or moon sign, there you will definitely have profit from your partnership in your life partner as well as your business partner. But you need to be very alert and do not just follow people blindly. Whatever you're doing, keep your eyes and your ears open and get the messages. Students should try not to get distracted or get into wrong companies, because that is what can spoil your career. Next is Scorpio. This is happening in the fourth house. Now, fourth house is of mother, land, property, vehicle, and so on. So, a retrograde Saturn will definitely affect your relationship with your parents. Maybe there are some minor issues, mostly with your mother. You may stay away from home, or maybe you are transferred, but there are chances that you will go away from your home. Arguments would be there with your siblings. There will be ongoing cases regarding landed properties or some property. So if there's some court cases going on with you, but in these cases you will be successful. So the verdict would be in your favor. Driving at this time when Saturn is retrograde could be very dangerous for you, so you must try to avoid traveling as much as possible. Students, yes, they will perform quite well. Next is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, Saturn is in the would be retrograding in your third house. Now, Saturn's retrogradation in the third house will definitely affect your luck, because from the third, the seventh aspect is falling on the ninth house. So it's going to affect your work, it will luck, and that luck is going to affect your workplace, your profession, your career. Sagittarius people shall be very positive. So in spite of some hurdles, also you will be very positive. Your expenses would rise. You might also indulge into buying property, and if you want to, you can. There's no problem as such. Be very patient when you are dealing with children, because they will definitely bring happiness to you only if you show your patience towards your children. If you're going to force them, then they will be very rebellious. There are chances of you going for short trips and traveling, because third house is all about short travels. You will also move away from your current residence and travel for work. Next is Capricorn. Now Capricorn, it is happening in your second house. You may see a lot of ups and downs in your personal life also. Your ideological nature, okay, you might see that you're very arrogant, you are getting into arguments with people, and you will have issues with your mother as well. Maybe the issues are because you feel that your mother is not expressing herself or showing the love towards you, whereas the others are getting love from your mother. That is actually not the case, but that is what you will think. Family problems in general will be little bit issues would be there. You might feel that you are stuck up into a relationship, especially if it's a love relationship. You will start feeling that this relationship has gone into, it's stagnant, it's not moving anywhere, and you are stuck up. And if you are if you are married, then you will see, or you will feel that your partner is not loving you, or you're not getting that love that you were expecting. However, on the other hand, you will be very successful in increasing your property. So if you want to buy a property or increase your property or whatever it is, it's a good time for you. Coming to Aquarius. For Aquarius, it is happening in your Lagna itself, the first house. So this is definitely going to concern your personal life. You will stay a little worried about your physical health, appearance, and that would be the frame of your mind. Like, you should work on yourself. How do you look? How do you carry yourself? And so on. Financial problem will keep you worrying because your expenses will rise and the income will be a little on a lower side. You might experience now the effect of Saraswati. This is the point where Saraswati will start showing the effect to you, which means your expenses would rise and your income, the growth of your income would be a little less. You may also face issues with family members. There will be lack in your romantic life. You may get into some sort of depression during this time, and if you want to get away from depression, involve yourself, get yourself engaged into some activities so that your mind is diverted towards something else. I also see for Aquarius, health also would be not so good during the retrogression of Saturn. On the other hand, I see that as far as your work is concerned, your work would be fine. There could be an increment, there could be a promotion, that is possible. Now coming to the last sign, Pisces. Now for Pisces, I personally feel, because it is happening in your 12th house, retrogression of Saturn, you will be very much concerned about your wealth, your mental health. You must be very careful with money because 12th house is about expenses. And you are just going to unnecessarily, for no reason, you will keep on spending, which will definitely be you will feel the money crunch then. Building trust will be an issue. You are not going to trust anyone. You will always you will have a little suspicious nature. You will start having a mistrust with your partner, business partner, friends, colleagues. If you are thinking, or when you are thinking of expanding your business, you should always consider something which is for a longer period of time. Make solid plans and then move forward. Because Saturn always tells you whatever you are planning, plan for a longer period of time. No shortcuts over here. Students, yes, you may feel that lack of concentration in your studies. You will not be able to focus. And this focus or the lack of focus would be because there would be a lot of issues in the family that will keep you distracted. So friends, this was all about Saturn getting retrograde on the 5th of June. I have given you everything in a very brief form because it is going to definitely, it depends upon your horoscope, your dasha, antardasha. There are many other things. It's very generic. So if you want to know more about it, you can get your horoscope consulted. Thank you so much. Do like this video, click on the notification bell icon as well and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. All the best.